Hello everyone, this is Banjo Thulu and welcome to Game 3 of the campaign play-along for TCU. This is the secret name. Um, and we have a tarot card, the Tower. This lets me remove a basic weakness from each of my investigators' decks. Oops. And I'm going to do something kind of funny with this. I'm going to remove the Tower. The only thing that can fight the tower is the tower. And I'm also going to remove Jack's secret weakness, your worst nightmare. Alright, so we can start setting up. So I'm going to draw my open hands. Don't have that. Okay, this is pretty reasonable. I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need dodge in my opening hand, but these two are good. And I drew my Thompson and my agency backup. That's really good. The combo is online. The combo being Thompson. You spend resources, you get resources, then you use those resources to pull an agency backup. And then Jack draws 7 cards. Oops. Okay. I don't think I need small favor at the start. Or elusive. I don't actually need this well connected. I don't think I need this. I don't need any of these other than this and maybe this. I actually don't need that either. Let's just mulligan everything. I'm doing a hard mulligan for Dr. Milan, basically. There we go. And we got Dr. Milan and a bunch of garbage, but that's fine. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to click the setup button here. Shuffle the encounter deck. So I just played this scenario and then I ran out of space on my hard drive. So I'm going to replay this entire scenario. We got through. It was very, very close. So hopefully we can do the same, if not better, this time. I'm going to start with Zoey. She's going to gain a resource. She's going to play the Thompson. And she's going to gain another resource. Because this is a very expensive hand. Jack is going to put out the magnifying glass. Play Dr. Milan Christopher as his first action. And spend an action to move over here. Wow. Okay, Frank Elwood's room. Okay. I will investigate that. It's a Shroud 3. I have 4, 5, 6. Oh, I forgot to do the chaos, to adjust the chaos bag. I forgot to put tokens in there. Alright. I also forgot to read the campaign log. We are going to do intro 1 because we are members of the lodge. We are going to lie to them to go to intro 3. We are not mystics, so we don't get to read the special flavor text. And we hid the knowledge of the coven. Sorry, I'm doing things a little out of order. I already did all this nonsense before. I'm investigating here. I'm at 6-3. 0 is a success. I get a resource and I get a clue. So that's all good. Jack is going to use his ability. I'm going to draw a card with Jack's ability. Get a deduction. Do upkeep. Another agency backup. And then elusive. This is a lot. A lot of agency backups. Alright, the agenda. We have one Doom. I think I already shuffled it, but I'm going to do it again. Bedeviled. I cannot trigger the Thompson ability. That's fine. That's why I have this Steadfast. Jack draws Meddlesome Familiar. He takes a point of damage and searches for Brown Jenkin. It's the brownest of Jenkins. Oh my god. The greatest rat of all time. I do have Backstab. I could use it to kill Brown Jenkin. That doesn't strike me as a great use of resources, but I can do it. Unfortunately, Zoe can't use her Thompson right now because she's bedeviled. I could just ignore Brown Jenkin for a turn, but I really don't want to lose these cards. So, well, I think I know what I'm going to do. First, Jack is going to investigate. He's up by 3. He failed, so he resolves the Haunted effect. Place one of your clues. I'm going to move. And I'm going to move. I get a swarm of rats. Put it at Zoe's location. Zoe draws it, gets a resource. The Swarm of Rats is +2 fight because of Brown Jenkin. And it's also got 2 health because of the agenda. So, Zoe's going to test Bedeviled. This causes an attack of opportunity from the rats, but she's going to commit the Steadfast. It has 3 willpower icons, so she's at 7 to 3. She's going to use the Thompson to get she gives her a resource, and she's attacking at 6 to 3. Defeats the rat, and she's going to move down to hang out with Monterey Jack. I forgot, Jack's ability should have triggered to draw him a card and give him a resource. And I'm going to clone this and drop it on him. So hopefully I can remember that. Alright, Brown Jenkin moves. This game is going much worse than my last game. Upkeep. I have 8 cards in... No, wait. I have 9 cards in hand, so I have to discard a card. I'm going to discard Small Favor. I don't really love that card in this scenario. Because most of the enemies you care about are elite. It's just the rats that aren't. And you can't even necessarily Small Favor out a rat. We're at 2 Doom of 4. Well, Zoe gets another resource for engaging this. Jack draws a card. It's a rat. That's going to be tricky for him to deal with. Fortunately, he doesn't have very many action abilities on cards. Okay. So Zoe could kill the rat, play an agency backup. And the... Well, she can't play a cross as well. I don't want to get screwed by Brown Jenkin, but it feels like that's going to happen. Jack could move, engage Brown Jenkin, and backstab him. That's a lot of work to kill this enemy that's going to come back soon. I do get a clue when I kill him, though. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Jack is going to go first. He's going to move. He's going to engage Brown Jenkin. He's going to play backstab for 3 and commit this manual dexterity. So he's at 7-3. My Sue, we kill Brown Jenkin. I get a clue. Back manual dexterity triggers. I draw a card. Jack's ability triggers. I get a resource. Alright, time to use Zoe. Use the Thompson to attack. I get a resource, and I'm up by 2. So no, it's 6-1. Okay, I'm up by 5. I think I'm gonna play down the cross and the Sixth Sense, and we'll get down the agency backups later. Alright, upkeep. Hyper awareness. I can play that down if I need to. 3 doom of 4. Zoe is a fool. That's fine. Oh no. I have to discard a magnifying glass, probably. I'm testing 2 willpower. There's only 5 cards in the discard pile. I fail. I lose my magnifying glass. But I have another one to play. So, Jack's going to go first. I have my magnifying glass. I'm going to just slap it down fast. I'm going to play a hyper awareness. I'm going to move a step here. And I'm going to investigate and commit this deduction at 4, 5, 6, 7-3. I get both clues. I can use Milan. Now I can use my Jack ability to gain a resource. Zoe is going to use Sixth Sense to investigate. She's up by 2. She gets a clue. Up by 2. Get a clue. Spend an action, then move. And that's her turn. So we do upkeep. There's well connected. That's really good, potentially. 4 doom. We advance. We get Brown Jenkin. Back at Zoe's location. He has an extra health now. He's got 3 health. And we draw encounter cards. Centuries of Secrets. Zoe assessing 4-5. Skull is a -1. I'm just going to do this. -1, she's on an extra dimensional location, so she discards the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Looking for curses. Nope. Yes, so she takes the damage. Shapes in the Mist. Resolve each haunted ability on your location. I will place a clue on my location. That surges into disquieting dreams. I'm going to fail this test. At the end of my turn, I discard top card of the counter deck. When the counter deck runs out, I discard the top 10 cards of my deck for a weakness. I only have 1 weakness, so, and it's not that bad, so this is fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Alright, I'm going to have Zoe go first. She's going to engage Brown Jenkin. She gets a resource, then she spends a resource with Zoe's cross. to deal him a damage. She's going to use the Thompson. She's attacking at 6 versus 3. And she gets the resource from it. -2 kills it. She gets a clue from the agenda. Last action, she's going to play an agency backup. Take a horror on it to gain a clue. Alright, so now it's Jack. Jack is going to investigate this location. He's at, what, 6 to 3? Elder Sign doesn't do anything, but I do get the clue. Use Dr. Milan. He's going to move. I think he's going to move again to trigger his full Jack bonus. Walter Gilman's room. You can draw 3 cards and gain 1 horror. That's pretty cool. But that costs 2 clues from investigators at the Moldy Halls to move into. He's going to use his Jack ability to draw a card and get a resource. And then we upkeep because there are no enemies in play. Nice. Okay. We are at 1 of 6 doom. What? I did something wrong. Somehow I discarded this Fable of Fools that Zoey had earlier. Zoey is in fact a fool and will take 2 damage. And I forgot to use Disquieting Dreams. I'm going to discard a card now. Random deck is random. It doesn't really matter what order we drew cards in. Meddlesome Familiar. I search for Brown Jenkin. I get him. And then I take a damage. Okay. So Zoey has 4 clues. Jack has 1. We need 1 more clue to advance the act. I think Zoey's going to go first. She's going to move. Now first, she's going to use the agency backup, take a horror to get this clue. Then she's going to move. We're going to spend 6 clues to advance the act. Swap Walter Gilman's room with the set aside Keziah's room. Move everything over there. Remove this all of these locations from the game. Shuffle. Oh, choose an investigator to get the black book. That is going to be Zoey Jack. Now he has 2 will and +1 intellect, so that's pretty good. And shuffle both set aside strange geometries into the encounter deck. Okay. Brown Jenkins is still here. After investigating Keziah's room, we put the top unknown places deck into play, and then we can move to it. But that was still 1 of Zoey's actions. Her second action is going to be to engage Brown Jenkin. She gets a resource, but she's going to use her cross to do damage. And then she's going to use her last action to use the Thompson, which gives her a resource and attacks. She is at 6 to 3. I don't particularly want to commit any icons. I could commit this disc. Yeah, I'm gonna commit the Disco Insomnia to go up 4 to, or to go up by 4. So I'm at 6, 7 with the disc versus 3. And I succeed. I kill Brown Jenkins. Awesome. Oh, I get a clue for killing Brown Jenkins. Alright, Jack is going to do his things. First things first, we're going to play Well Connected. Then we are going to play an Emergency Cache. Oops, other way. Then we are going to investigate. I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. -1 is a success. I'll gain a resource. Place the first unknown places. Move to it. After I enter Twilight Abyss, test combat or agility 3. For each point I fail by, I take a damage. I'll test agility. Use Well Connect to get +2. I'm testing 7 to 3. I succeed. So I don't take any damage. Then I get to use my Jack ability to draw a card. Okay. Disquieting Dreams triggers. Discard top card of the encounter deck. It's Terror in the Night, which is good to see go. Upkeep. Warrior Protection is nice. Buried Secrets. Not so nice. Oh. Oh. I thought this was Bedeviled. It hasn't mattered. I've succeeded by enough every single time I've done a skill check. But technically, this should give me -1 to 2 of my checks, I think. No, 3 of my checks. It's not a big deal. But I've been treating this like it was Bedeviled. Oops. Alright, we get a Doom. Pulled by the Stars. If I don't move, I take 2 horror. I don't think that's bad enough to cancel. I can just use Unexpected Courage to get that off of me. Centuries of Secrets. This is real bad, though. I'm at 2 will. I'm at 4 will versus 5. The reason this is bad is because it could kill Milan, but dealing 1 direct damage to him, and I want my Milan around. So I'm at 4 to 5. Let's see what happens. Auto fail. So discard 5 cards. If I hit a curse, then Milan dies, and I take a damage. So 1. There's a curse. 2, 3, 4, 5. I take a damage and Milan dies. Not much I can do about that. Alright, Zoe's gonna take her turn. She's gonna test against Pulled by the Stars. Commit Unexpected Courage to be up by 3. So 4 plus 2 is 6 versus 3. -4. I'm going to test again at 1 up. -2. I'm going to move so I don't take horror. I do have to do this test. I'm going to do a strength test. So strength 3. Up by 1. I succeed. Alright, Jack has to investigate to do his buried secrets. He's gets -1. So he's at 4, 5, 6. -1 is 5. 5 to 2. That's a pass. I'm going to investigate again at 6 to 2. It's a -2. It's a pass. I'm going to test again at 6 to 2. -1 is a pass. What I'm thinking about right now is whether I want to use agency backup to grab a clue. I don't think I have to do that right now. It's only a 2-shroud location. Zoey could investigate if she wants to, but... So let's see. Upkeep. Oh good, Ace of Rods. Actually, Ace of Rods might help me get rid of Pulled by the Stars. So that's not so bad. We get a Doom. Shapes in the Mist. Resolve the Haunted. There is no Haunted. This just surges. Riggedy Racked. I get -1 to my first skill test. Oh joy. Do I cancel this one? I don't think I do. Still. It does suck, but I can maybe get rid of it. Jack draws an encounter card. Evil Pass. He's going to take 2 horror, and it's going to stick around. Okay. Zoey's going to go first. She's going to play the Ace of Rods, and she's going to trigger, and she's going to test Racked. First, she's even, but she gets or she's 4 to 3, but she gets -1. So she's 3 to 3. That's a success. She got +1. I'm going to trigger the Ace of Rods to get a bonus action. I get +2 to my skill value, so I'm 6 to 3 testing Pulled by the Stars. It's a -3 because I'm at extra dimensional location. -3 is good enough. Now I'm going to test Sixth Sense to investigate this. I'm at 2. I'm at 4 to 2. I'm up by 2. And I grabbed the clue. That was a really good turn. Okay. I only have 1 resource, which is kind of a shame. Because I have a bunch of expensive cards in my hand. But that's fine. Alright. Jack is going to investigate. He's up by 4. It's a -3. He's going to move. He's going to investigate. He's up by 4, 5, 6 to 4 or to 3. I will commit a perception. Some auto fail or bust territory. Racked actually would have triggered earlier. Didn't matter. I didn't draw -4. But now he's at auto fail or bust territory. -2 is a success. So let's get out another one of these places. Move to it. City of the Elder Things. After you reveal City of the Elder Things, take 2 horror. So this is an optional reaction. I could trigger it. I don't know if I want to. It saves me an action. But I don't think it's worth. No, it's definitely not worth. I'm taking 2 horror from this evil past in a couple turns. And then I'm going to be really close to my limit. There's no way I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay, we figured it out. And I can get out clues very easily enough from this. So I did do my perception check. I get to draw a card because I succeeded with the perception. At the end of my turn, I moved at least 2 locations, so I get a resource and a card. Then we do upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to discard this disc. We're at 4 or 6 Doom. Diabolic Voices. Oh, goody. How many of those are in the discard pile? 2. So this is a difficulty 5. I will commit this Unexpected Courage to be up by 1. I have to discard 2 cards at random from my hand. sucks, but what can you do? Guess I could have canceled that, but yeah, I probably should have canceled it. That's fine, though. Oh, I think I forgot the Disquieting Dreams discard a card. And then Jack draws a card. It's Meddlesome Familiar. He takes the damage. Gets Brown Jankin. This little guy. That's fine. I'm in at half health, but that's fine. I also don't have backstab or anything, but that's fine. Okay, so let's do Jack stuff. Jack is going to investigate his location using a deduction. He's at 4, 5, 6. -1 direct. So he's at 4, 5, 6, 7. -1 is 6 to 3. Auto fail. Excellent. I'm going to move. There's no haunted effect here. So I'm going to move, and I'm going to investigate Keziah's room using Well Connected and passing. Court of the Grail Ones. Putting it over here because it's connected to the Twilight Abyss. Jack is more than 2 locations away from where he started from, so he gets a card and a resource. Zoey is going to move. Oh, wait. Okay. Nope. I screwed up. Before that happens, I have to test Will 3. I don't have anything available. Or take a million horror. Okay. My willpower is 2. I fail. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. And then the Disquieting Dreams triggers. This evil pass is about to kill me. Alright, Zoey is going to move as her first action. And she's going to test 4 to 3 for her will. And pass. I will investigate here, I think. Now I'm going to draw a card. Guts. I'm going to try to get rid of Racked for Jack. So I'm testing 4 plus 2 is 6 to 3. That's a -3. I'm at an extra dimensional location. I pass. I get rid of the Racked. I get to draw a card. Act of Desperation. That's fantastic. Enemy phase. Brown Jankin moves once. And then upkeep. Evidence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will discard it Well Connected. We're at 5 of 6 Doom. I get pulled by the stars. That's annoying, but what can you do? Jack draws a Fate of All Fools. I swear. What happened? Didn't Zoey have a Fate of All Fools on her? I'm gonna place Doom on this. What happened? Faithful Fools disappeared somehow. I don't know what happened. There should be one in Zoe's threat area and two in the discard pile now. It's really weird. I'm gonna have to check the tape on that one. Oh well. The one Doom doesn't matter at all. We're good. We're in the witching hour anyway. Oh wait. Nope. Doesn't cause the agent to advance. Alright, Zoe's gonna take her turn first. She's gonna move down to Brown Jenkin. She's going to engage Brown Jenkin. She's going to gain a resource and spend a resource to deal damage to him. She's going to use the Thompson to attack, which gives her a resource. And she is at 6-3. +1, kills Brown Jenkin, gives her a clue. That's awesome. Alright, so that was really cool. So Jack is going to do his turn. He's going to investigate. At 6-3. -2. Gets him a clue. He's going to do it again. -3 gets him a clue. I'm going to do something kind of silly. I'm going to play and teleport for 1, 2, 3, 4. To grab 2 clues and then play Crack the Case when that gets cleared out to gain 3 resources right back. It's a little inefficient, but I'm clearing up my space for my hand. And it only really cost me a little bit to gain a little bit of forward tempo. Right now I have the 10 clues I need to advance. I just need to get to the Witch House runes. Upkeep happens. Burglary is fine. Vicious blows, good. We advance the agenda, which removes this Doom. Nahab gets spawned with Zoe. She gets a resource. She's going to spend the resource to deal damage. Then, shuffle both set-aside copies of Ghostly Presence into the encounter deck. The encounter deck. Oh, I forgot. I should discard a card at the end of Jack's turn. The encounter deck is incredibly small now. Then find Brown Jenkin and place him at Nahab's current location. Okay. Now we draw encounter cards. Zoe first. Disquieting Dreams. We're testing even. Or down 1. Cultist. I fail. I think I don't know what order these go in. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. This is in my threat area now. Jack is going to draw a card. This stuff triggers. So, Evil Pass triggers. I take 2 horror. I'm going to test Willpower 3. I get +3 to the test. So I'm at 1, 2, +3 is 5. I'm up by 2. I could commit a trusty bullwhip, but I'm not going to. I fail, this stays in play. Disquieting Dreams triggers, I discard 10 cards. Jack is gonna die to horror. And then Zoe's gonna discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She drew 1 weakness. And now we get to resolve Ghostly Presence. Nahab attacks every investigator at her location. Take a damage and 2 horror. So I'm going to put the damage on Zoe. Okay. This was bad. Zoe needs to go first, I think. Bedeviled, I cannot parlay, draw, or investigate twice. Alright, I'm going to attack Nihab. The agenda's agenda 3, so I'm going to use Act of Desperation, discard the Thompson. I'm attacking Nihab. I'm at +6. I'm at 10 to 4. If I succeed, I gain 2 million resources, and that's great. Let me think about things. She has 5 health, because it's 1 per investigator +3. So I'm going to go all in and commit this vicious blow as well. So just don't auto fail. Oh my gosh. So I did 3 damage to her. I gained 6 resources. I get to use the agency backup to kill her. That gives me a clue from the token bank. That was 1 action. Action 2. I draw a card. No, I'm gonna test this pull by the stars. I'm up by 1. Alright, cool. Last action, I'm going to investigate. I'm up by 1. No, I'm gonna draw. No, I'm gonna investigate. No, I'm gonna engage Brown Jenkins. And gain a resource. Because screw that guy. Look at him. No, I'm not gonna engage Brown Jenkins. I'm not getting the resource. I'm gonna play a weapon. Okay, we figured it out. We solved the puzzle. Alright, Jack is gonna move. Jack is gonna engage Brown Jenkins. Jack is gonna return the magnifying glass to hand and play the trusty bullwhip. And last action, Jack is gonna attack Brown Jenkins at 5 to 3, 5, 6 to 3, or 7 to 3. -1. I exhaust this to exhaust Brown Jenkins and deal him a point of damage. For my Jack ability, I'm gonna gain a resource. Upkeep. I take a horror. I'm going to use the agency backup's ability to take the horror. Okay. The long national nightmare is over. Almost. We get a doom. I drew a rat. I get a resource. This is fine. Diabolic voices. I'm going to use this. It's 3 plus 3 plus 1. So, I'm at difficulty 3. I'm at 1, 2, plus 3 is 5. I'm up by 2 on this test. Alright, now it's time to do things. Monterey Jack is going to investigate his location. He is at 4, 5 to 3. He'll go up by 2. Or he'll go to 7 to 3, so he's up by 4. Auto fail. Discard cards in the light. Discard hex card. This is great. Now I'm bedeviled, which is awesome. I think I forgot to gain a clue on Zoey when I killed Nahab. I don't remember. No, I definitely did. So I'm going to give her a clue. Sorry, wind things back. There was a lot going on. I technically cheated. But I should have used that reaction. Right, cannot use the trusty bullwhip anymore, which is cool. I'm going to try that again. Using Cunning to go get 3 intellect icons. Again, I'm up by 5 now, and I succeed. So I get to put this into play and move to it. It's the Witch House Ruins. So I can spend 10 clues there to advance the agenda, or the act. And I'm not going to yet. Instead, I'm going to use I'm going to use the ability on the Witch House Runes to investigate and heal horror. So I'm at 4, 5 to 2, up by 3. I failed. Okay. Zoe's going to attack this swarm of rats with her gun. Pew pew. She's up by 2. She's at 4 plus 1. But this gets plus 2 from Brown Jenkins. That's a hit. She's going to do it again. That's a hit. And the cultist, she didn't fail, so nothing bad happens. Last action, I couldn't engage Brown Jenkins. And you know what? I think I'm going to. Engage Brown Jenkins. I get a resource and can spend a resource to do damage to him. I can exhaust the agency back up to deal damage to him. And then during the... Oh, I forgot. Jack, at the end of his turn, should have used his ability to draw a card and get a resource. Brown Jenkins is going to attack the agency back up for 1 damage and 1 horror. His ability doesn't trigger because he is exhausted. Oh, he's just all tuckered out. And then it's upkeep. Alright. 2 of 8 doom. I drew another swarm of rats. So I'm going to gain a resource, spend a resource to do a damage. Monterey Jack. gets in our evil past. Okay, so if the encounter deck runs out, Zoey Jack dies. Or goes insane. Which is not good. It's not what you want. Don't worry, I have a plan. I'm going to have Jack go first. I'm going to test against this Bedeviled. I get +4 to the test, so I'm actually at 6 to 3. That's a -2, so I succeed and get rid of it. I could play Burglary. Could play Small Favor and pay 1/2. And then I'm going to pay 1/2 more to give it change +1 damage to deal 2 damage, and then 1/2 more to give it extra range so it can deal 2 damage to this rat. They all have 4 health. Okay. Now I'm going to play an intel report for 1/2. I'm going to pay 1/2 to change 1 clue into 2 clues, and 1/2 to change at your location to a location up to 2 locations away. 1, 2. Pick up clues. Okay. We're almost good. Zoey is gonna punch a Brown Jenkin with an overpower. She's at 4, 5, 6 to 3. -1 kills Brown Jenkin. I get a clue. I get to draw a card from overpower. Drew a dodge. I'm then going to punch this one of rats. I'm at 4 to 1. I killed it. I'm going to play an agency backup. That's her turn. Upkeep. Draw a card. Draw a card. 3 doom. We find the Hob. Unless I cancel this. This is actually pretty tricky. I think that's fine. I think I'll allow that to happen. What happened? Did I delete her on accident? Alright, one moment. Alright, figure out what happened. I can't spell. I always want to spell her name with an E. And I don't know why. So Zoey gets Nihab. Or Nahab. She gets a resource. She's going to spend her resource to deal damage. Alright, Jack is going to do his thing. Disquieting Dreams. Oh, God. Well, we're 3 down. We failed. Okay. Time to end this. Zoey's going to take her turn first. She's going to move. Nahab attacks. I'm going to play a dodge to cancel the attack. I'm going to use agency backup to deal her damage. And we're going to advance. I'm going to spend 5 clues off of Zoey. 5 clues off of Jack. So we are going to get to advance the act. Put the set aside side of the sacrifice location into play. is connected to this. If it's agenda 3, it is. Move Nahab to the side of sacrifice and place 2 doom on her. Awesome. Found Brown Jenkin and put him where she is. Alright. Zoe's next action is going to be the move. She gets she engages Nahab. And gets a resource from her ability. Last action, she might as well shoot. That's actually not true, but I'm going to do it anyway because I am not a coward. 4, 5 to 4 because she gets fight equal to the agenda, which is 3. I don't even know why I'm attacking. This is dumb. I'm doing it anyway. That's a -2. Oh my gosh. She has her retaliate and she attacks me an extra time. I'm going to take 2 horror on the agency backup and damage. And then she attacks me again from retaliate and kills this guy. I just did that because I thought it would be funny. Because here's the play. I move. I spent 2 clues with the side of the sacrifice to remove a doom from the hob. I spend 2 clues with the side of the sacrifice to remove a doom from the hob. If there's no doom on the hob, advance. Resolution 2. Alright, so gain experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. 1, 2. I gain 2 bonus experience. I get Gilman's Journal, Keziah's Formulae, and War Crucifix. I may choose that of the Black Book. I don't want to. This gives +1 will and +1 intellect. It's not terrible, but I have to take a skull, and I don't really want to if I don't have to. So I won't. Alright. This was the exact same result as last time I played this scenario. I had 4 victory points. I got R2. So I beat this scenario twice in a row with these decks. I'm not really worried about experience anymore. I don't have that much to upgrade. I'm probably just going to buy Cryptic Research and Jack. Gotta upgrade the other Thompson and Zoe. Aside from that, there's not much else I really want to do. So that's why I wasn't like trying to clear this location or get VP. I just wanted to make sure I got through this before, you know, Jack took 1 more horror somehow. But yeah, that was a super fun scenario. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.